What's the major? Have you ever identified people that who are in a relationship just because they don't wanna be alone?
You really are looking out to have a good relationship in your life, you need to create a better relationship with yourself first. So it's just from that angle that you really need to work on yourself. That's very important.
And then the relationships you attract also become better because you attract what you are.
Exactly.
Comes down to the frequency.
Exactly. So exactly what you said, Rahul. So if one is looking for a better relationship, that will start when you work on yourself. And a lot of times I tell this to if somebody is meeting me as a couples or something, or even as individuals, that you are not your partner's therapist. So don't become that. Don't try to change your partner or all the time motivate them. My partner should be doing this, or this is what they should be doing. You know what, Prashant? My partner should come for this seminar. So stop all of this nonsense. They are the way they are, and you chose them as they are. Accept them first. Let them be. Their journey may be different, 100% different than yours. Let them be in their journey. Don't become a part of their journey more than what is needed.
It's more of a headache because you then spend time not focusing on yourself, but rather changing the other person. And then you start picking up faults in them.
That's when nagging
Nagging starts, yeah. And that's where you lose the safety, which was the relationship was supposed to be about. Yeah.
I've realized this so many times. I'll be doing something in my relationship, and after a while, I'll realize this is not right. I am not my partner, and my partner is not me. And it is so important to slowly start becoming aware that दोनों अलग हैं यार, और दोनों की अपनी ख्वाहिशें हैं, दोनों की अपनी limitations हैं, दोनों की अपनी strengths हैं. And it's so important to embrace it rather than keep changing all the time. So वो ज़रूरी है वो compassion लाना.
And change automatically happens as you grow. And if you are with your partner for a long period of time, of course they'll grow. You both will grow as a couple, and you will see different sides of them. One day they are someone else. One day they are a different version of themselves. So it's not like you are with that same person forever. And this is what my grandma used to say. Like, I've been with your grandpa for so many years, and over the years I've seen like different sides of him. He's not the person that I married. And now when I look back, it does make sense because you can change drastically in a year. I have changed I'm not the same person I was like just 6 months back. And probably I won't be, and I hope I'm not the same person like 1 year down the line. So you see different phases. What we get attached to is that certain version or that image of that person in our head, and we try to just keep on fulfilling that, which can happen or which may not happen. And that's why relationships fall apart. So the question is, are you with that person because they fulfill that image of yours, or are you genuinely with that person because you both grow as a couple and they are meant to be in your life? That's a deeper question.
That's a deeper question, and that's valid. The fact is, Rahul, life is changing every minute by minute, every second by second. Everything is changing and evolving. That evolution happens in our jobs, in our professions, in the way we live our life, in our thought process, in our relationships. It keeps happening. And when we start embracing this evolution, that's when we start feeling a part of it. Then we are not fixated, then we are not stubborn about it. Then our ego is not attached. You were like this 5 years ago. Now, why you've changed? Because circumstances changed, situations changed, life changed, and I'm changing, and everybody is changing. And that is evolution. You will change. Good or bad, that depends on how much work you're doing on yourself or what you're going through. Sometimes you're working on yourself, but you're going through some bad situation in life. I've seen best of the masters who have worked on themselves for 20 years, 25 years, but there are times they go through some times that are very dark. And it's okay. It's okay to give ourselves that space to go through some dark times and slowly bring in compassion for ourselves. At that point of time is the point we need to treat ourselves like a small baby. We take care of a small baby. They need something, what cushion we need to put there, what kind of diaper you want to put, what kind of pillow should come there. When we want to lift a baby, how carefully we lift. Have we ever taken care of ourselves with that compassion?
No. I think everybody should. And Take care of it. This one thing changed my perspective. Earlier, I used to see my partner as a partner. It would be her triggers, it would be her battles, it would be everything related to her, like what she is right now. But when I changed that perspective to, okay, if she's behaving this way, what's happening to that inner child inside? That flipped the script. And then it was so much easier to calm that child down because I knew then suddenly how to act. And that time she's not my partner, she's just a kid that I would want to talk to and make sure that everything's okay. Because whatever's happening right now is basically those fears of that younger child that wasn't loved, taken care of, or was just neglected. And it's so beautifully said. We have to treat ourselves as a child. And even as we grow up, I believe it's we all grow up, become serious, do our jobs and everything, and somewhere along the way we lose that child. And this is why everybody should have that one person you can be a child with. It's important to be a child with that person. The life will automatically go by happily.
Yes.